Hello and welcome to the Esoteric Podcast OST review series, or whatever we're doing with this.
Welcome, everyone. As always, I am T.J.Bunker. With me is Wesley. Our friend RJ still has a lot of things to do. He's able to eke out time for Sundays, thankfully, but still is not able to join us in these little review things. Yeah, we still don't know what the hell we're doing with this. We should actually sit down and decide that someday.
Yeah,
Are we going to stick with OSTs? Are we going to,
branch out and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll get some feedback from fans, assuming we ever get any of those.
2 subscribers were... Wait, those are both me and RJ.
Yeah, that's us, man. So, anyway, this week we are talking about Super Mario Galaxy 2. Well, the OST for it, not the game itself. Mm-hmm. The OST has, 54 tracks, I want to say?
Yeah, it probably has 54. The playlist I listened to on YouTube had 107, and that had all the miscellaneous sounds and stuff, so...
Oh, okay. Good to know. I think it's 54. That sounds right. Yeah. Anyway, like last week where we reviewed Twilight Princess, we have another Koji Kondo soundtrack, and I'm starting to think that Koji Kondo is a god amongst soundtrack designers.
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
Because yeah, this was a fantastic soundtrack. Like I did with the Twilight Princess soundtrack, I played it while I was doing other things, and this is a soundtrack that blends perfectly with whatever I was doing. I spent a lot of my time today browsing the internet and
sending everyone random articles.
Hey, it was a really busy news day, man.
Oh yeah, it was.
So much news today.
See our Nintendo Switch video for how much news there was.
Yes, today was indeed the reveal trailer for Nintendo Switch. So lots and lots of news. But no, not everything blended really nicely into the background. It was a nice enhancing experience. Usually when I browse the web, I dislike doing it in silence. I'm also less of a fan of listening to lyrical music.
Oh yeah, lyrical music when browsing the web sucks.
Yeah, the lyrics tend to, like, you hear a catchy tune, because it's a tune you like, and then you stop reading your article, because next thing you know, you're singing along, and usually there's a Chrome plugin called Animal Crossing Music. It is literally just tunes from Animal Crossing that play.
Oh, that was Animal Crossing music I heard at your house. I was starting to wonder what that was. Your computer would go off and be like, do, 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 and I'd be like, what?
Yes, that was my Animal Crossing music. That app only changes the music once an hour, so it's the same song over and over again for a solid hour, and then you get a different song for the next hour. I don't know if Koji Kondo did the music for Animal Crossing as well, but that is another great thing where, I'll be browsing the web and I will be listening to the same, I want to say it's like a 30-second clip of music for an hour, and it does not bother me. It does not interfere, but it's way better than listening or than browsing the web in silence, because silence just annoys me.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this Galaxy OST, yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I was doing homework while listening to it, which first of all was kind of funny because every so often I'd hear it get tuned and switch over to the YouTube tab for like 5 minutes. Like, oh my gosh, this is good. This is good. Wait, homework. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a fantastic soundtrack. I remember when I played this game a lot, both Galaxy and Galaxy 2. I got every single star in both of them. Unlocked all the hidden levels after you beat Bowser. Got all the stars in those. I remember I must have played through, what is the name of that level? I don't remember. Anybody who's ever played the game, it's the one where the level looks like Luigi. And when you step on a tile, the tile vanishes. You can only step on each tile once. So you have to navigate through to pick up 100 coins
Yeah.
And then make it back to the start to get the stars. You have to plan it out and make perfect jumps, and yeah, it took me a time or two. So I heard that song a lot, and I remember never once being annoyed by the music. I never once wanted to turn it off. Never once wanted to mute the sound. There are games I have played where I have literally muted. I'll turn on the closed captioning so I can hear the dial or read the dialogue, and I'll turn off the music. And if there's no separate music volume.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there are just soundtracks that stick out in a bad way in games. This is not one of those.
Yes. As someone who... I never played Mario Galaxy 2, but I did play halfway through Mario Galaxy 1 because I was playing at a friend's house, and they gave me 6 hours to do nothing. I love this. I loved the Mario Galaxy 1 soundtrack and this soundtrack even more, because they are both amazing.
Yeah. And it's just absolutely awesome how many different music styles there are in this. I actually took notes this week. So Cosmic Galaxy Cove, or Cosmic Cove Galaxy, blah, 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 is this like soft, relaxing kind of, just lazy, probably fits well with just kind of floating down a river, type. I don't even remember what I did, what you do in that level. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played Galaxy 2. After listening to this, I'm thinking about going back and playing Galaxy again. But yeah, it's just one of those things. But then you move into like the Honey Bloom Galaxy, which is this upbeat, lively, almost dance-like music.
That was
and then there's also the Sweet Mystery Galaxy. I don't remember, or I don't know how you felt about the Sweet Mystery Galaxy, but for the Sweet Mystery Galaxy, for me, that was kind of like sad and full of longing, and once again, I don't remember what you were doing in the level, but
yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think that one I was kind of like, well, this is a sobering experience.
Yeah. No, but all around, it's a fantastic soundtrack. And I loved the kind of throwbacks. Flip Swap Galaxy. That reminded me a lot of World 1-2 from the original Super Mario Brothers in the NES. I first played Super Mario Brothers when I was 6. I spent a lot of time in World 1-2. Because that's about as far as I could make it for about the first 6 months I played the game. At the age of 6, I wasn't very good.
That reminds me when New Super Mario Bros. Came out when I was like 10. I could not beat the first world for like 3 years.
Wow, that's a little ridiculous there, man.
I used to suck at games very much.
Clearly. But yeah, the Haunty Hills Galaxy reminded me a lot of the music in the old castle levels, especially the Boo castles in Super Mario World on the SNES. I think it was similar to the same music used in the castles in Super Mario Bros. 3 and other Mario games. And then Throwback Galaxy. It's right there in the title. It's called Throwback Galaxy. But that one reminded me a lot of Rainbow Ride from Super Mario 64. I have a lot of fond memories of Super Mario 64. That is the first Mario game I ever beat.
Wow.
And I, to this day, I bet you if I put in a Super Mario 64 cartridge into my N64, I still own my N64, if I put in a Super Mario 64 cartridge, I could go get 120 stars without using a strategy guide or referring to the internet, or I am confident I know where all of them are, how to get them all, how to pull off the moves, how to do the secret stuff. I mean, not the speed running secret stuff. I don't know how to do any of that.
Oh gosh, I've watched Mario 64 speedruns. They are crazy.
Yeah, they managed to glitch through all sorts of things and finish the game in, like, what, an hour? If that. It's absurd. But any levels stood up particularly well for you, or they were just in another tab? And did you look at the name of any of the ones you went to look at, those times you'd spend 5 minutes?
Oh gosh, I did. and I should remember them. The Cosmic Cove one you were talking about earlier, I love that one. Shoot, I forgot the rest. I should really... Next time I'm taking notes, and they're going to be like thoughtful notes, not just, oh, hey, that's a note. But I love this soundtrack overall. It had a fluidity to it that I just loved.
Yeah, it's a great soundtrack. I'm not certain I don't know all the Koji Kondo's work, but I think back to Nintendo games of old and new, and Koji Kondo I'm sure has worked on a lot of the ones put out by Nintendo. You know, the NEA or NED EAD. What, I don't remember what Nintendo's game development studio is called. Their in-house one, EAD I want to say.
Yeah, EAD. That sounds familiar because I was checking on NX stuff today.
Okay. Yeah, I want to say EAD is their in-house development studio, and I'm fairly certain Koji Kondo has worked on most of those soundtracks. And yeah, I'm hard pressed to think of one that that was bad.
Yeah, he started. The first one he worked on was Punch Out in 1983. Okay. So.
Wow. But yeah, so I mean, don't get me wrong, Nintendo games usually have a high level of polish.
Yeah.
Like the current modern thing in video games, even console games, you put out a game and there's a day one patch because, oops, we missed this thing that completely breaks the game. Or worse, they find out on launch day that, oops, we missed this thing that completely broke the game and it's going to take us a month to fix it.
Or it's like Assassin's Creed Unity. We missed the whole game.
Yeah, but Nintendo, I don't know if they've ever done a day one patch on a game.
Not that I can think of.
I mean, Nintendo, even though their current console, the Wii U, and probably the I'm going to call it the NX. I don't remember what it's called.
Switch.
The Switch, yes, and even the Switch in the future, probably will allow for downloading of patches and stuff, and Nintendo does not do it. Nintendo puts polish into their games, and their music is never an exception that I'm aware of.
Yeah, they have. I love every. I'm not gonna say every single because I haven't heard every single Nintendo soundtrack, but the ones I've heard, I've loved to death.
Yeah, Koji Kondo and the rest of the musical team over at Nintendo do a very nice job of making music that blends into the background, enhances the gameplay, enhances the feel of the level. I mean, this music, especially the Sweet Mystery Galaxy, that sad, kind of lonely one I was talking about, it was just playing in the background, and whatever article I was reading at the time definitely felt a little more sad and a little bit more... I don't even remember what it was, but it
would
definitely...
have been funny if you were reading one about the Nintendo Switch.
I probably was. I read so many Switch articles today.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's great. I love it. So yeah, bottom line for me, I actually think I might take this and throw it into some sort of rotation. So when I get bored of listening to Animal Crossing music, I'll listen to this while browsing the internet. It's fantastic. I love it. I'm pretty sure it's available on Amazon. For anybody out there who wants to get it. So
yeah, bottom line for me, it's an amazing soundtrack. It's just awesome. Check it out, listen to it, love it, and or don't love it if you're a fun hater type person.
All right, so that's our review of the Super Mario Galaxy 2 OST. Next week, maybe another OST, maybe something else. I don't know. If it is another OST, maybe we'll move away from Koji Kondo, move away from Nintendo. See what other artists have to say.
If we're doing another OST review, I have 2 suggestions, but
all right,
I'll leave the audience in suspense.
Works for me. All right, this has been the Esoteric Podcast. We, of course, live stream on Sundays, usually from 3 till 5-ish. The edited version of our Sunday live stream, cutting the 2-hour podcast down to an hour and a half, goes up Saturdays over on our YouTube channel. You can find us, the Esoteric Podcast, on both of those. We also do a poor job. We're working on getting better at Twitter. We are at the Esoteric Pod over on Twitter. And if you like what we do, you want to hear more, you want to maybe see our faces, you want to support us, we also have a Patreon page. We are the Esoteric Podcast over on Patreon. We will use all the money you guys give us first to get equipment that doesn't suck, and then hopefully to then go buy more soundtracks, more games, more movies, all of that, so that we can continue to bring you the kind of content you guys like. So look for us over on Patreon. We are the Esoteric Podcast. With that, Wesley, unless you have anything else to say, I think we're done.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time. Goodbye.